What's up, y'all? I'm Shayla Nicole, and in this video, I want to talk about Facebook's professional mode and Instagram's bonus reels options. Now, this is not anything new. This has been around for quite some time. But what is new is that a lot of us common folk, myself included, are starting to get access to these features. And because of that, some of our, other common folk friends are starting to see that our profiles are being converted over to digital creator profiles, and I'm starting to see a whole bunch of hating comments where people are like, oh, so everybody's a digital creator now. Everybody wants to be somebody other than who they are. Everybody want to be famous. Y'all fake famous. Everybody got so much to say. So I am going to address it once and for all, and hopefully kind of clear up some misconceptions and misunderstandings. So if you want to understand why so many of us are starting to convert our Facebook profiles over to these digital creator profiles, then this is the video for you. So buckle up, tune in. Y'all give me my theme music. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shayla, and I'm a digital content curator and strategist. Here on my channel, you're going to find no nonsense, non-boring tips on how you can run your business and brand and level up your social media content. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad you're here. Tell me in the comments how you found me. I'm curious to know. All right. But I need you to do one more thing. Go ahead and click the like and subscribe buttons. Make sure you turn that bell on so that you never, ever miss when I go live or when I upload new videos, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. I've been seeing a lot of posts on my Facebook where people are saying things like, so everybody's a digital creator now. And the answer is yes, okay? The answer is yes. Even you, all right, who made that post, you are a digital creator. When you sat up there and you made that post, you, by definition, are being a digital creator. And, if anybody wants to say, well, she took time out to really address this, she really is going live or making a video to talk about this, a hit dog will holler. Well, guess what? Woof. Now, the thing about me is I am by trade, by profession, whatever you want to call it, I am a content curator. Whether you want to call it a digital creator, a digital curator, a content creator, a digital content, whatever you want to call it, that's what I am. Not only do I do it for my personal pages, but it is my profession. It is my day-to-day job. And I actually create content that other people can put on their pages, and I help people to gain traction and do some of the things that you need to do in order for these social media platforms to then monetize your content. And when you get to that point, it's really kind of cool. Like it's really kind of cool to start to see, those insights and see that you are actually being paid for posting. Now, as of the date of this recording, I have been on Instagram for 11 years. I joined Instagram in September of 2011. And to be honest with you, it was before I even really knew what Instagram really was. I thought that it was some sort of like, you know, photo app. I didn't know that it was like an actual photo sharing app. So that means that for 11 years, I have been posting things on this social media platform that I wasn't even compensated for. So the fact that now they're giving regular people like me the option to be paid for our content, I think that is incredible. Now, when it comes to Facebook's professional mode accounts, I do wish that they had a different way of identifying those of us who have a digital creator profile. I wish that there was different names, different categories, or something to that effect, because I think that that's where some of the confusion may lie. I think that a lot of people are getting hung up on the fact that it says digital creator, and they're expecting people with digital creator profiles to be, posting or coming up with something that is just really original and creative. And honestly, that is just not what it is. So let's break down by definition what a digital creator is. Because again, if I saw your post and you're seeing mine, then my friend, you are a digital creator because you are posting on social media. A digital creator is someone who creates content across digital platforms. By digital platforms, that is your YouTube, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, a website. Okay, it goes beyond social media. It's your website, it's a blog, it is any kind of digital space, podcasting, video casting. When you are putting things out there that is in a digital format, you are a digital creator. Okay. That content can be long and short form videos, it can be photos, graphics, blog posts, or any other form of media for that matter. Like I said, podcast, video cast. By definition, if you're doing any of that, if you are opening your Facebook app and you are writing a status, you are then a digital creator. You do not have to be a full time digital creator in order to identify as a digital creator. Whether you realize it or not, when you are posting to these platforms, you are already a digital creator. So if you get an invitation to the program, I can't tell you what to do, but if it were me and when it was me, I went ahead and I opted in because you're going to be posting anyway. You may as well get paid for it. These platforms have been owning our content for so long, okay? And we are not even being compensated for it. And so now that they allow us to be compensated for it, people are complaining. Like, that's crazy to me. What the hell be wrong with y'all? And if you're looking for a good enough reason to turn on that professional mode when you get an invitation, let me break it down like this. Let's just run some numbers here, okay? So, just 8 days ago, as of November the 9th, 2022, which was at the time of this recording 8 days ago, the average annual pay for a Facebook content creator in the United States alone was almost $53,000 a year. $52,902 a year to be a Facebook content creator. So you mean to tell me that somebody that is sitting up and making content online, the average annual salary for them is $52,902 and y'all complaining about something that you've been doing for years for free? Okay. All right. Now that's just Facebook. We're talking about $52,902 a year. Let's talk about Instagram. And in this video, I'm going to really focus on Facebook and Instagram because those are the platforms that I am on, that I am monetized on. I have monetization on my Instagram page as well as my Facebook page. So those are the ones that I'm going to talk about. Okay. Now on Instagram, creators are invited to participate in what's called the Reels Play bonus program. And on there are some creators who are able to earn as much as $35,000 a month. Okay. Based on just the views of their short form video content. What do I mean by that? Short form video, that means their stories. That means they're reels. And most people, I think the average, I think the amount of time that you can have on a reel is 90 seconds. We're talking about people that are putting out content at the most for 90 seconds, and they are cranking out these reels so much so that they are able to earn $35,000 per month. Like, y'all, that's crazy. That is crazy. And you got people that's out here complaining. And I mean, I could be wrong. It sounds like hate to me. It sound like some of y'all player hating that some of these people are making this kind of money. Now, let me put this disclaimer out there. I am definitely not one of these people that I'm speaking of. Okay. So I'm not at the 53,000 a year on Facebook or the 35,000 a month on Instagram level just yet. I'm going to manifest that thing. But somebody out there is. And I'm just saying, y'all was already posting for free. You've been posting for free. I've been posting for 11 years for free. And now they're offering me a coin. Heck yeah, I'm going to turn it on. Heck yeah, I'm going to get paid for it. Now, there are some other perks to it in addition to the money. And so I kind of want to dive in and talk about what are some of the benefits of actually switching over your account to the professional mode or turning on those bonus reels play options once you receive an invitation to it. So, one of the things is that you can then begin to monetize your Facebook lives. A lot of y'all like to go live and be talking about nothing, but if had your professional mode on, you could actually monetize your Facebook lives. You could actually get paid for going live. And some of y'all know y'all go live about every little thing. So that'd be perfect for y'all. The second thing is once people are watching your lives or they're watching your videos and your content, they can actually begin to purchase what's called Facebook stars. Stars is a little bit new to Facebook. I know that YouTube has something similar to that. They have where you can buy badges, you can buy comments and things like that. And so Facebook's version of that is the Facebook stars. And the way that that works is when people are watching your content, they can then send stars during the live broadcast or in the reels when that feature is enabled. And basically, they can send 200 stars for a certain amount or 500 stars for a certain amount. And, I produced a show where we actually have those stars enabled. And believe me, those stars and that money that rolls in. So, I mean, stars to me is really one of my favorite features. I think it's really, really cool. Now, the third thing is really near and dear to my heart because if you've been following me for a minute, you're probably familiar with a masterclass that I do called Own Your Media Academy, where I talk about the importance of building an email list and starting your own database and moving your following off of these social media platforms. So when you have that professional mode turned on, you can easily begin to build your email list by adding a call to action button at the top of your profile. And that way you can encourage people to sign up for your email list. Now, of course, there are some things that you would probably have to do in order to get them to actually opt in and give you their email address. You may have to offer some sort of incentive or something like that. And we dive deeper into that in On Your Media Academy, which I'm going to bring back very soon. So if you see open enrollment for that, you need to go ahead and sign up for it because it really is a game changer, especially if you are somebody that understands the value of having your own database and having your following and all of that type of stuff. It really is a really, really good course. And I'm not just saying that because I developed it. It is a good course. The fourth benefit of having that professional mode turned on or those bonus reel plays is that then you can start to gain what's called insights into your audience and you can see what content is working and what's not working. So you're not just posting and, blindly throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. You can actually break down your insights and you can look and see what works well and what's not working. Because if you're posting some sort of content and people aren't responding to it well, then you know not to post that anymore. Like for me, I'm able to see my insights. I know one of the things that works really, really well for my page tends to be my reels that are just, relatable, hilarious, um, and just kind of like more laid back. Like people like to see like the more laid back side of Shayla. So I'm able to know that through looking at my insights. I'm also able to know a lot about my audience through looking at my insights. I'm able to know their gender. I'm able to know what city, I get a lot of traction from, what state I get a lot of traction from. And so those things are really important because, especially if you want to start to get into some different things like targeted ads and stuff like that, you kind of get an idea of the people that are following your page. Like for me, a lot of my content is geared toward women business owners. But what if I'm looking at my insights and it's like a lot of men that are following me, but I've been out here posting content that's geared toward women. So that's another benefit, is you're able to really narrow it down and see what your audience is, made up of. The fifth thing, and this relates directly to Instagram, is subscriptions. I don't have subscriptions on my page just yet. I'm hoping to get it one day, but subscriptions is really cool. And through subscriptions, you're able to offer exclusive content when you go live, on your stories, your posts, your reels. You could do group chats, you could do exclusive content, and so much more. It is really cool. It's almost like people will pay a certain fee. I've started to see that most people have set theirs. The average number looks to be about $4.99. So people will pay $4.99 a month, and they would then get exclusive content. So it's like, think of it almost kind of like a members only club. So those people that opt in through your subscriptions, they would be the only audience that's able to see certain stuff. And so while I don't have that on my page, one of the things that I did is I kind of built my own subscription type model thing through using my close friends. And people can go to my website, they can opt into my close friends, and I monetize it that way. And if you follow me on social, that timeline is clean, but your girl cuts up in them stories. And I really cuts up in my close friends. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still tasteful. Like, I'm not on there just wilding out, and it's definitely not an OnlyFans. Like, it ain't that type of party. But there is some exclusive content that I really only want my close friends to see, and I post that on my close friends. And then also there are some people that I just think are really dope. So I just give them a spot on my close friends because I just think that they deserve to be on there. They don't even have to opt in. But for the rest of them, they buy in, and it's really cool. And the last benefit of having the professional mode turned on your Facebook is you are no longer capped at how many followers you can have. So y'all know how on Facebook you can only have 5,000 friends, and so many of y'all are like having to delete people and stuff. Well, when you have the professional mode turned on, you don't have to do that. There is no limit, there is no cap on how many followers you can have. And so I think that that's really cool, because then that eliminates the need for you to feel like, well, let me delete this person so I can add this person, and so on and so forth. Like, that's cleared up for you when you turn on your professional mode. So not only are you monetizing your page, you're building an email list, you're looking at your insights and knowing more about your audience and what content works, but now you ain't got to pick and choose who gets to see your stuff. Y'all, come on now. How can you hate on that? How can y'all be hating on that? Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. And I have to be fair here, because I do see just as many people asking how to get these features as I see people saying everybody got these features. The truth is, no, everybody does not have the feature. It is only available to a limited small group of Facebook users in the US right now. So if you are part of that elite club, you should be really like happy about it, because not everybody has it. There is no sort of announcement on when everybody will get the feature, or if everybody will eventually get the feature. And so those of you who are asking, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? How often do I need to post? What do I need to post? Or what do I have to do to get it? Let me tell you, there is no science to it. You literally just get an invitation one day. On both apps, I was on Facebook, and It just popped up. It was like, do you want to convert to professional mode? And the first time I didn't do it, I wanted to actually do my research and read up on it and see what the benefits were, weigh my options, pros, cons, that whole sort of thing. So the first time I did not opt into it. Now, this is what's very important. When you get the invitation, do not decline the invitation. Just don't answer it. Like, I can't remember what I did. I think I might have swiped out and closed the app and then, came back to it or something. But do not opt in, if that makes sense. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, do not opt in. Do not deny it. That's a better way to say it. Do not deny it. Just don't answer it until you know for sure that it is for you. Also, this is very important. Just because you're invited doesn't mean that you have to opt in. It's not for everybody. It's like a party. Just because you get an invitation, you don't have to go. So if you decide that professional mode or the bonus reels program is not for you, by all means, you do not have to opt in. I'm not saying that, you are less of a person if you don't do it, or you're not one of the cool kids if you don't have it. I'm just saying, figure out what works best for you in your personal life or your business and how you want to garner your social media. And then you make the decision for yourself on whether or not you want to be part of these programs. But what I will say is, I have never seen so many people be so opinionated about other people getting to the money. Okay. Like I said, we've been posted for years on these platforms, not being compensated for it. And so it's about time that we are compensated for this stuff that we share. Imagine if, people like the lady that said, ain't nobody got time for that, or your boy that was like, hide your kids, hide your wives. Imagine if they had this option when they went viral, like what that would have done for them. So, just saying all that to say, like, don't knock it till you try it. Stop dissing people on social media. If you get an invitation to it, read up on it, decide if it's for you or not, and then move accordingly. So I hope that you found this video to be useful, and I hope that you learned something new today, and that I kind of cleared up, all of the confusion about professional mode and the bonus reels program. Now, if you learned something new, can you do me a favor and tell me in the comments? I really do be hanging out in the comments. I want to know what y'all have to say about this. And lastly, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my social media. See y'all in the next video.